Good morning, everyone. I hope that you all are doing well. In the last session, we had discussed till question number 31, UPSC EPFO question paper. And in this particular session, we are going to start the discussion from question number 32. Now, before beginning the session, I'd like to check once if the session is live. Okay, so all good. We are ready to begin. Let us start with the first question. Which of the following expenditures are charged to the Consolidated Fund of India? So, to the Consolidated Fund of India, Article 112, what are charged? The debt charges for which the Government of India is liable. Expenses are charged here itself. So, 1 is correct. The emoluments and allowances of the President and other expenditures relating to her office. Yes, for the President it is charged on the Consolidated Fund of India. The salaries, allowances and pensions payable to or in respect of judges of Supreme Court. Yes, then the pensions of the High Court judges are also on the Consolidated Fund of India. So that is also correct. Then the salaries and allowances of the chairman and the deputy chairman of the Rajya Sabha and the speaker and the deputy speaker of the Lok Sabha, correct. So this is also here. So all the four are correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the correct answer. All of these under Article 112 are charged on the Consolidated Fund of India. Next question, consider the following statements. Population change in an area is an important indicator of economic development of that area. Correct or not? Yes, if there is population change in a particular area, then it will affect the economy of that area with the increased manpower. If it is increased or with the decreased manpower, obviously it will directly affect the economy. And similarly, if there is your economic development, then that can be seen. Population change in an area is an important indicator of economic development of that area. Correct. Population change in an area is not an indicator of social upliftment of that region. Now, which is true? Population change will also somehow indicate the social upliftment as well, but this statement is saying not an indicator of social upliftment. So 2 is correct or not? Only 1 is correct in this, that population change in an area is an important indicator of economic development. 2 is not correct because it is saying not an indicator, whereas you can also see that it is an indicator of social upliftment. Coming to question number 34. Which one among the following statements regarding human development is not correct? The basic concept of income approach to human development is that the level of income reflects the level of freedom an individual enjoys. Generally, yes, can be debated that whether the economic development is directly related with individual freedom or not, can be debated, but in general, yes. Which of the following statements regarding human development is not correct, they are asking. So is it not correct? It is generally accepted as correct. Again, debatable. Okay. Basic needs approach to human development was initially proposed by the International Labour Organization. Yes, basic needs approach is like, what are the basic needs? Like roti kapra makan we say, no? So those are the basic needs of human being. Clean drinking water, basic needs of human being. So this approach to human development was initially proposed by the International Labour Organization. True or not? Yes, it was proposed by the International Labour Organization. Human Poverty Index was measures the shortfall in human development. Yes, this is even, initially it was started, and in the Human Poverty Index it gives a more realistic picture compared to even Human Development Index. Why I am saying this is because it will give the details of the clean water, again the basic needs of the human, required for survival, and livelihood, or if a person is alive at the age of 40 or not, even those things are also considered in Human Poverty Index. However, this is not in use. What is in use now is multidimensional poverty index. Okay. Under the welfare approach to human development, the government protects and promotes private entrepreneurs to maximize expenditure on welfare. Never. This statement is very easy to pick up that this is not correct. Why? Because private entrepreneurs will obviously focus on their own company, their own benefit, their own profit margin. At the max, they will go for the corporate social responsibility, CSR. Private entrepreneurs to maximize expenditure on welfare. Who will maximize expenditure on welfare? Only and only the government is the first priority here. So the correct answer is government. Which of the following statements about globalization are correct? Let us see. It has fueled the spread of trans-border currencies, digital cash and global credit cards. Correct. Securities markets have gained a global dimension with the development of electronic round the world trading. This is also correct, right? So here both 1 and 2 are correct. Securities market and all the currencies, the financial currencies, everything are being globalized. So both 1 and 2 are correct. Next, coming to question number 36. As per Food and Agriculture Organization corporate statistical database, which of the following are correct about India's milk production? India ranked second in the world in milk production in the year 2021-22. This statement is wrong because now since a long time India is the highest producer of milk. So this statement is not correct. India is since last 20 years and more, India is the highest producer of milk. India contributed 24% of global milk production in the year 21-22. This statement is correct. India's global contribution to the global milk production is 24 to as of now 25%. Okay. So statement 2 only is correct. Which one of the following statements about the group G20 is not correct? It was founded in 1999. The G20 summit is held annually under the leadership of a rotating presidency. This is correct. The G20 members represent about 85% of the global GDP and 75% of the global trade and 2/3 of the world population. This statement is also correct. The G20 countries comprises 20 countries. This statement is not correct. They are asking not correct. So this will be the correct answer because G20 comprises of 19 plus European Union plus African Union in 2023. So here you have 21 countries. The Nobel Prize in Chemistry for the year 2022 was awarded for the year 2022 it was awarded for click chemistry and bioorthogonal chemistry. For the year for the latest it is awarded for the discovery of quantum dots. Okay, so if they are asking now, it will be discovery of quantum dots. Next question, question number 39. Which of the following statements about unicorn are correct? In the venture capital industry, the term unicorn refers to any startup that reaches the valuation of $1 billion or above, $1 billion or above. So unicorn, like very rare. So similarly, inspired by that, we can remember rarely, or you can say there are rare high value private startups. Those are known as unicorn. This term was coined by Aileen Lee. Aileen Lee coined the term unicorn. So statement number 1 is not correct because $1 billion and above. Only a privately held startup can be a unicorn. Correct? So 2 is the correct answer here. Only a privately held startup can be a unicorn. Let us come to the next question. Which of the following statements about Santosh Trophy Tournament 2023 are correct? The final match was played in Riyadh. So Riyadh mein the final match was played in Riyadh. This statement is correct. It was played in Riyadh, and the final match was played between Karnataka and Meghalaya. This statement is also correct. So the answer will be both 1 and 2. If they are asking about 2024, then the final match was played between West Bengal and Kerala, and with 1 goal West Bengal won this match. Okay, and it was held in Gochibowli Stadium, and we all know that the trophy is awarded, Santosh Trophy is awarded for football. So in this session we are going to discuss till here. After this, the next set of questions are from computer, as well as, let us do this question number 41, and then from 42 the computer questions we will do in the next session. So just question number 41 let us do. Which of the following is not a capital expenditure? So 50,000 spent to, just a second, 50,000 spent to remove a worn out part. This part needs to be replaced with a new engine. Is it a capital expenditure? No, this is not a capital expenditure. This is known as a revenue expenditure, because 5,000 spent to remove a worn out part. The machine is already in use. The part needs to be replaced, right? So it is the replacement cost, the repair cost. So it is in revenue expenditure. Expenses on foreign tour for purchasing a new machine. So they're going to get a new machine, completely capital expenditure. And then even the travel is also there. Freight and insurance of the machinery purchased along with the new machinery, that is there. Amount spent on repairing a second hand machine before put to use. Very close option, but this is before put to use. So it is like a new capital expenditure for the enterprise, because amount spent on repairing a second hand machine before put to use. The purchase itself is second hand. So that is why A is the correct answer. Now from question number 42 we have computer questions, and after that we have science questions. So from here we will solve in the next class. Thank you everyone. Take care, stay blessed, and please consider subscribing to the channel.